Hey everybody, in today's video we get the FRS back on the road for the first time after we replace the suspension parts, the front and the rear. Anytime you do that, you work on the suspension, you need to make sure you verify that the alignment is okay for it to safely go down the road. You don't want the car being twitchy or being dangerous to control. So what we do is we do a quick little DIY home alignment, very basic, very rudimentary. In fact, we first start off with kind of eyeball alignment, which didn't end up working out. It was very twitchy on the road, and we took it for a test drive, and it was no good. So we brought it back into the garage and laid some string down just to verify. It was easier to see that the alignment was off with the string. So we made some adjustments and got it actually pretty close. I share the results of what that ended up being at the end of the video. When we did get it into the shop, I was able to see what the alignment was as we set it up in my garage, and we got it close enough for it to be safe on the road, and that was verified by Justin when he went and drove home that night. So check out the video, let me know what you think. We do a full garage alignment, a proper alignment with a laser machine in the next video, so come back for that, and we'll see you then. With all the new suspension parts in it, it's dark of course, so we can't quite see everything nicely. We've guessed the alignment, eyeballed it as you say, and I think it's looking all right. It's got a good stance. I think she's looking good. All right, we're gonna see what it feels like. Make sure it's not feeling crazy. Sorry, I'm closing that like it's my RX-8. All right, here we go. Brakes work, it's important. Yeah, it's a bit twitchy. Be a little bit careful on the way home. Yeah, can you feel it going side to side there?
Well, I thought you were just putting steering into it.
I wasn't. Well, it's almost slightly. And off throttle it rotates a lot. Yeah, this would not be good if it was wet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just go in a straight line and then kind of apply the brakes kind of hard-ish up here. Brakes just fine in a straight line. It's walking around. Brakes. Yeah. Just braking feels very safe. Okay, anytime the wheels are doing something, the rears go over something, you feel it. Like it's like they're, I'm not sure if they're fighting each other. Just holding a straight line that feels funny. So maybe they are a little bit toe out. Like maybe the wheels don't quite match the body line.
Oh, maybe.
Like sometimes the body can taper. What it feels like is toe out to me. Off throttle, it goes left a little bit. But it's even just the slightest thought of turning right, and it goes right. Like that gives it that kind of that twitchy nature. I would not be going around corners too fast. We should get it to Billy's for proper alignment.
I'd be curious to know what it's at now. It would probably make us laugh. You know that it's all.
You should feel what this feels like.
Well, I will on the way home.
Okay. Shortly after Justin started driving home, got the car back right away, and we got down to fixing the alignment.
What is going on?
The car needed to be adjusted. It wasn't safe on the road, so we have to get it adjusted.
I got scared.
Yeah, we know.
A bump and it pushed me about halfway into the lane next to me.
So
I went, okay, I'm going back now.
yeah, we had all these new adjustable arms and stuff, which need to be set, but you can't set them without a proper alignment machine. So we're kind of just guessing. And we thought eyeballing, at least I thought it was mostly okay, but then the car was quite twitchy, so we need to make some adjustments. Adjusted, the toe in is too wild. It's making the car do some crazy things. Yeah, especially that side. Let's just shoot for even, and then I'm sure it'll feel way better. It won't take much to feel way better than what it's feeling like. Can we just lift from a single point in the rear? Justin, does
it has, yeah, in the past, I think so.
Can you get under there? I think Ben has done it before, just right on the base of that.
Base of the diff?
But actually, I don't know.
Okay, has he put a block under there?
Yeah.
That's it. It's not a lot of height to work with.
I don't know if you'll need
Evenly in the middle of the car. That is a normal thing. On my car, you could do that too.
Okay.
Slip that block on there. Right, like that, I guess.
Hey, you do have a jack that could do that? That's pretty impressive.
We will put the jack stands there to be on the safe side. Oh shit. Is your e-brake on? Yeah. Oh, because your e-brakes, we need to chalk the fronts, yeah. I would just set it back down, it would catch itself. This is when mistakes happen, when you're rushing. Guess I should just take a breath here. And... the 219s. Okay, so if we're looking at it right now in the, what can be hard about this is that when you're in the upper position and then this tire goes down and it changes, but like more or less it's kind of in a very similar position as it was when it was down, isn't it? Would you agree? Like it's toe in, and it seemed to be like that amount of toe in, at least comparable. So if we make the adjustment and as we're eyeballing it, it looks better, pretty even, then it should be better, yeah. That's what I'm gonna shoot for. And then those are under there, so it's gonna stop it from sliding on my head. How far have we gone? It felt like I've moved a decent amount.
Yeah, it did move. It's looking a little more flush almost.
A little bit more, maybe?
Yeah, it's probably
Too much?
well, again, it's hard when you eyeball print.
Yeah.
But to me, it's sweet.
And we only really have the body lines to...
But I have one leg that's shorter than that.
Let's try that, okay? Yeah, thank you for coming back and not trying to tough it out if you didn't feel right. It's definitely the right thing to do. And I'm saying that kind of out loud almost for myself too, because I would probably think to myself, oh, I'll make it work, and then all it takes is just one bad spot in the road,
Yeah.
and then you're fucked.
Yeah, that might be rough. Yeah, look, that looks flush. That looks nice over here, but you kind of set it, I think, a little bit in on the other side.
So I think it's a little in. Let's just try one thing real quick, okay? It's just a secondary aid. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a baseline. So if you can do this up against your light and have it so it's, you know, we're gonna maybe go like finger by finger.
Sure.
And just as long as you're consistent side by side, so use your left hand when you get the other.
Okay.
We'll get to a point where we can just see it across the wheels, and we can maybe do a quick measurement. And this is not technical by any means, but it's a way of just getting a secondary visual, just in case the body lines in the car are messing with our vision, you know what I mean? All right, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna get the tape measure. Again, this isn't scientific, and it's not, the front isn't always necessarily just as wide as the back, but it is a way of testing that. So go to the, see if you can go to the middle of the wheel now. Like you can still hold it back at the fender, but like down, bring your line down, level down. Well, like, yeah, your whole hand, there you go, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I see.
So just have the one connection point. Perfect. There now, if I bring it to the wheel, yeah, touch it. A little bit of toe in. I think this is gonna be our closest way of checking. So it's toe in by a little over 1/8, which isn't crazy. So let's check the other side. So do the same thing. So we could make a slight further adjustment. We'll try and get the same on both sides. Go back to the center of the wheel again, below, yeah. Okay, and it's right on the fender like it was before, right?
Yep, exactly. Same thing there.
Okay. And this looks about the same to me. Yep. Stop wiggling. Yeah, it's very similar. So we could set it down now and see where it lands and do that. Check that one more time. I think that's a good reference point. Did I tighten this one? Maybe I didn't tighten it yet. That would certainly make it not function properly. See, if you do the same thing, hold it against, I think it was the fender that was the kind of the limiting thing, so.
Well, now it's hitting the on the tire on my side. So
What is it?
if I go down.
Okay, well, just let it hit the tire. That's okay. I'll just check.
Maybe it was before actually.
Okay, so I hit the fender as well.
I don't know why it would be.
There's definitely toe in. We must have had pretty crazy toe in because the toe in has gotten exaggerated since we set it down. So it's increased a little bit. It's still quite a bit across the wheel. So let's try the.
Oh, you know why? It's because the wheel's still turned a little bit. That's why it's hitting the wheel on that side.
Okay, it's okay. It gives me what I need. Lots of toe in here. So let's remove a little bit more.
A little more?
Yep. Better just to commit to doing it right now than
Driving out.
Oh shit. I got one. Also, the sway bar on my side is not done up properly. Can you get me the two 17s? The sway bar on my side isn't done up properly. Sway bar and link. Oh, this part here.
What did you say before we left? We should probably just go back and check everything.
Yeah.
But to me, this looks neutral,
Okay.
right? But
It's
again,
when we set it down, it goes a bit toe in.
okay.
When your suspension compresses, it toes in, which is a bit surprising actually. So it looks neutral to you now.
I say it looks neutral.
Okay, can we just check with the rope one more time on this side? Because I know roughly where it was before. Oh yeah, pretty close to neutral. Yeah, you're right. Good eyes. It's almost exactly neutral. It's a little bit toe in.
You say when it comes down,
It comes down, it'll go a bit more toe. Okay, we'll leave that. We'll leave that side. Shooting for neutral is going to be better than the craziness that you're experiencing. What'll probably end up happening is that other control arm that we put in, Billy will make adjustments to it to lengthen it, and then he'll put this toe back, this other arm back out, so that we get the camber that we want. Quick string test. This one's just to the fender, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, this one's almost perfectly neutral. It's pretty much touching both sides. That should be okay. That should be okay.
it's an improvement.
Okay. Blocks out. Fire her up. Wouldn't mind checking the string one more time across the center. Yes, it does. When you set it down, it gets more toe in. Okay. Yeah, same thing. Toe in. Okay. Crazy. That means that when we set it down, wow, it would have been crazy toe in before.
Quite a bit of adjusting.
Yeah, we did. All right, give it a go. Good luck.
Take me very long to figure it out last time. So
Okay. See ya.
Thanks. Bye.
Overall, not too bad. Come back next video for an actual proper alignment where we go to a mechanic workshop and get proper alignment done by a professional.